Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? It is Monday. It's my lunch break. And I wanted to show you another album that I have completed and which is going on my shelf. So here we are looking at July to November 2021. I got bored with doing my 2012 albums, which is where I had started, and I finished a few. So I'm all over the place. I'm doing what I feel like doing and when. So that's where I'm at today. And before I begin, how was everybody's weekend? Comment down below if you did anything exciting. We didn't at all. We kept waiting for these huge thunderstorms and horrible weather here in southwestern Ontario, which never happened. So I don't know, it was a weird weekend. We should have just gone out and did what we were going to do anyway. The weather people have got it wrong so often. Comment down below about that too. Do you agree? It's crazy. I don't even know why we bother looking at the weather app. But anyway, there's my rant for the day. Let me show you this. This is going to be a quick video because you have seen many of these layouts. It only had a few outstanding that I had to finish in order to call it a completed album. So I will show you those and just kind of go quickly through the others. By the way, guys, I tried so hard to use this little contraption that I had bought for my phone so that I can record without, making you dizzy, but it doesn't seem to work for some reason. When I put my phone on it, like facing, how do I explain? Like facing down, then everything is backwards when it's videotaped. That's so 80s when it's recorded. But if I put it this way, which is like I'm looking at it now so I can see how it looks, then I can't press record when I put it on the contraption. So I don't know, I have to figure it out. But needless to say, I am happy to be showing you another completed album. I'm so thrilled. This will be, let's see, I'm looking at my thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be number 6 on my shelf. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you see that I have another 7 that are so close to being done that I should be posting in the next couple of weeks. So enough yip yapping. Let's see. This is obviously the partner page to another page that looks very much like it, which is in another album. So I'm not going to get too much into it, but it is my sweet little, our niece's baby last year when she went for her first swim. So I stole that off Facebook, which I tend to do because we don't live near each other. And I use those awesome 49 in Market, they're on foam, those cool little enamel dots that look like water. So there's that. And then I gave you a sneak peek of this one a long time ago. And then I just finally got to finishing this event. And really, I'm not thrilled with any of the pages other than this one. There's just something about this one that I love. And I guess it's the colors. It's these die cuts that Kathy made years ago for me. And I just filled them with paper. It's these cool letters that I fussy cut out and then mounted on navy. I cut them out. I think it was an Echo Park pack. I'm not even sure. And I just love it. It just looks very festive to me. So there's a cute one. And this page is cute, but you're going to see what's bothering me now. When I look at this and then I look at this, that is a lot of photos and a lot of real estate given to pictures of my absolutely adorable son and a baby chick and a cat, but I could have done it all in one page. So, it always happens. In retrospect, I would have literally done one layout, but whatever, it's done. I'm certainly not tearing it apart at this point because they're both cute. So I just mentioned Anthony found a new best friend at Grandpa's farm, a sweet little fuzzy baby chicken named Bob the Builder. He renamed him Pencil for the way that the top of his beak looked. Instant love. And then the kitten was with him always too. So look at this cute little thing. And it's a little cheesy, but I didn't put the words love, but you can imply with the hearts that it's love. So love at first cluck. That's so cheesy. And yes, he told me it was cheesy as well. but that's fine. Then I have the same here. I literally took 1.5 million pictures of him with these little creatures. But here look, come on, I didn't need this many. Vicky, you're so silly. What a silly girl. Look at how many I have. So this one I did a couple months ago when I first got my flip-flops. But again, like right now, if I were to be doing this today, I would not have done this many. I would probably maybe just have kept this page and not used these, which are horizontal. So anyway, what's done is done. Not redoing that now. Then I have same event. Grandma and Grandpa, Grandma and Grandpa had a little mock fight. It's a tradition to put a little dab of cake on the birthday person's face. So it was Grandpa's birthday. He got a little more than a dab, and then he decided to get Grandma. And there's that. I like this layout. I don't love it. I don't know. It's okay. This is really old, I think, Creative Memories paper. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, oh, wow. I got to do something about this. I'm going to put another strip or something. Now that I'm looking at it, I see that I have torn paper here. Yeah, I think this was, either I had something else here or was part of another, or I had used the paper before, whatever. I'm not even sure. All I know is I need a strip to cover that up. So I'll do that. And then here I have these cute little letters, these balloons that I fussy cut out of a paper. So there's that. It's not bad, but I have to fix it. Then I have this one, which is cute because of the colors and the fact that my husband got a new, very expensive damn toy. What's it called? Dave was so excited to buy his long-awaited compound bow at Bass Pro Shop in Vaughan. He talked about it for a while and finally went shopping. He came home with his goodies like a happy kid on Christmas morning. This stuff was not cheap, but he deserved it. He worked hard every single day. Yeah, it was very expensive. And he has hardly anywhere to use it. We don't have property here where he can use it. And my brother and sister-in-law moved from their large property where he could play with this. And his dad is moving from his large property where he can play with this. So now he just goes to this place where you have to pay to kind of go through the woods and kind of shoot stuff. So that's fun for now, but maybe one day we will have a big backyard and no neighbors around where he can do this. That'd be lovely. So that layout's okay. I just printed this on cardstock. It's just a clip art. And I used my Simple Stories foam stickers that I love. There's that. Then, so that's the end of that birthday. Then I think I showed you this already before, so I'm not going to go into detail. My daughter and my son, you will see, with our new niece and nephew / cousin dogs. So this was last year, so they're bigger now, but they're still little. So I did show you this, I remember, because I mentioned this looked like a Halloween layout to me with the colors. And I did show you this, which I love. So yeah, we did that already last year. Not last year, last one of my other layout shares. Here is one that I hadn't finished because I don't know why I didn't have the pictures in the album. And not in, like, you know how I do my little stickies to say what's next? When I finished this, I didn't realize I had a few more pictures. So I finished those and I'm covering my sister-in-law's face. And look, isn't this the cutest picture ever? That is, oh my gosh, this little pup is such a cutie. And so is her little sister, who is right there. And that's it. This is from a lot of the Reminisce stuff that I bought at Scrapfest from that really, well, I found expensive collection, which was $20, but I used some of the ephemera for that. This I've had forever. It's adorable, so I finally got to use it because I used the same paper color for my matting. Looks good. And then this one, I don't know, so I'm somehow uninspired. I don't know why. I think maybe I'm just tired, like physically tired. I don't know why. I'm just, maybe the heat's getting to me. Something's getting to me. I just am at that point where I don't feel like finishing my room. I don't really feel like scrapbooking. I don't really feel like doing much of anything. You feel me, guys? Here was a day. Okay, look how embarrassing. Look how dirty our deck was. That is so nasty. But here was a day that I just took some pictures of my boys cleaning the deck in the backyard. And it has a cute little story to go with it, so I just did that. It's kind of amazing that I found wood grain in my stash that's the same color as the actual wood. So that worked out great. And then I just looked up and cut out these, or printed and then cut these tools. It doesn't really go with the theme, but whatever. And then I just stitched a couple of these here. It's kind of one of those, like a themeless almost layout. No, it has a theme, but I couldn't find ephemera or anything for it. So I don't know. That's why I kind of don't love it to bits. Anyway, that's done. You've seen these, so I'm definitely not going to go through all of these again. They're in another video. You are free to look at that. These are some of my, and I mentioned that in that video, these are some of the favorite layouts that I've ever done in my life. I just love them. They're chock full of cute pictures, fun colors, and a lot of flip-flops. So feel free to look at that video. Maybe I'll link it below for you just so you can see. And that, and then this was... yeah, that was the last page of that. So I really, really love how those turned out. Then I had mentioned once before that I am stalking my neighbor's pug on Instagram. This is such a cute little dog. And obviously we know our neighbors. So I just decided to do a random layout of Pugsley on the beach. And I don't know what date this was. I don't really care. I just know it was sometime last year. So I put these together and it's just cute. Not my dog, but a sweet dog nonetheless. So there's that. And okay, that brings me to more baby stuff now. So this was, again, our niece was here last year. And so our niece and her baby and her fiance. So these are just random pictures I took at our house with my kids and her. Very cute. And here I did something that I used to do a long time ago. I used the square maker from Creative Memories, both sizes, and then just did little squares and put the alphas on top. So they look kind of like blocks. I love this layout. This is just a mishmash of all sorts of different embellishments. These hearts I had shown you before, they came out of an old piece of paper, just full of hearts, and I just cut them out and I left the white because they're kind of like distressed and, you know, not perfect looking, and I love that look. And then I just used some other random little like enamel dots and cute little fonts and that kind of thing. I like it. I think this one turned out cute. And then I just finished this one and I love yellow. So this one brings me joy, giggles and bubbles. And then I didn't write about the fact that she had a bath. I wrote, Gabby wasn't the only one happy on this day. So was her mommy, because the evening before, her boyfriend Nigel became her fiance. He proposed in Niagara Falls, where they spent the day. We celebrated with some champagne together. Such a cute couple. They are adorable, and so is their baby. So I had bought at Scrapfest for $1 these bubbles, these vellum bubbles, and I thought they'd be perfect here. And then at Dollarama a long time ago, I picked up these cute little duckies, and they come with these little bubbles. So I just found a use for those. This paper has been in my stash probably since I started scrapbooking, which has been 25 years ago. So there's that. And then I have more. So I took a lot of pictures of her because we knew we wouldn't see her for a long time, and babies change and grow so quickly. So the next time we see her, I mean, she's already walking. The next time we see her, she's going to already be like a little lady. So a lot of cute yellow, and that obviously was, see, I take my colors out of the pictures. I had said that before many times, which is why I cannot do base pages, and I won't do them. They don't make sense for me, although I think they're a great idea. Because here too, colors are strictly out of her clothing. Pink polka dots here from the pink, obviously, the blue, 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 blue. And the stripe has the yellow, pink, and blue in it. Yellow ribbon, like real ribbon, not paper. My puffies again. And these are die cuts from a Michaels pack from such a long time ago that I finally got to use. So that's that. Almost done, guys. I had already shown you this. This is using those same hearts that I used on the baby layout right here. See, some are red, some are pink, some are orangey. So I already showed you that. I won't go into this. And I already showed you this, which I love. This one goes on top. Ugh, what am I doing? There we go. And so I already showed you that one in another layout share. And then I did this one, again, stalking them on Facebook. Our niece had posted these pictures, and why the heck not? We don't go anywhere much really now with the kids, like to farms and that kind of thing, because they're teens, 13 and 15, so I mean, we went a couple weeks ago, me and the kids, when my husband was working. I just had a day off, and we went to Spring Ridge Farms, which is not far from us. So I'm going to have a bunch of pictures to scrap from that. Oops. But, I mean, these days, sadly, are numbered, right? Or over. I'm so sad. So, there, I'll live vicariously through her. What a cutie look. So these pictures are cute, and I just used some old fall stuff. Done. What's next? Oh, this. I love this idea for a title. So we celebrated little Mocha. So our little tortie cat turned 6 on the 15th. So I wrote here, sweet little Mocha turned 6 on the 15th. We weren't sure of her actual birthday, but it was close. Nono Dave, so he's the grandpa now, bought himself a delicious score cake from Dairy Queen, and we decorated with the balloons that Uncle Steve and Aunt Brenda had at their place for Juby's birthday on the 3rd. So, yeah, my brother and his wife's, they hosted Juliana's 15th birthday party at their place and decorated and surprised us with a house full of pink balloons. It was beautiful. So, this title, I was going to say, I love this idea, and I got it from Alice from Scrap Happy. And if you don't know who that is, I suggest you take a look. Scrap Happy on YouTube, and you will see she runs the membership club or group for scraphappy.org. I'm not a member of it. They do a lot of stuff like layout, layout a day, things like that. That stuff I don't do. I just have my own way of scrapbooking. And I can't scrapbook. Like if somebody says, today the theme is, I don't know, whatever, green socks. You have to do a layout about that. I don't work that way. But I know so many that do, and so many that love those silly prompts and get a lot of scrapbooking done that way. So I think it is awesome. It's just something that I don't do. You know how I scrapbook. I'm a storyteller. I'm a chronological girl, and everything kind of works that way for me. But she had, long story short, Alice had this great idea to do a title of how old you are in days. So 15-year-old, a 15-year-old would be 2,190 days old. And again, with my Simple Stories little foam puffies, I did that, and I love it. I did it then after on my son's layout for his birthday and my daughter's, which you'll see at another time because I do their birthdays in their own books, not in these miscellaneous black ones. So I wrote a little about that, and then I also wrote Darling Snoopy. So she is this cat, our sweet little old lady cat, and there's Mocha. I said, Darling Snoopy joined us for the festivities, although the poor girl no longer liked being picked up much. She'd been having a tough time lately with her hearing and sight. For the last 2 weeks, she'd bump She'd bump into walls and doors and seemed lost most of the time. It was sad and heartbreaking, but not expected for her age, 17 human years or 84 cat years. We brought Snoopy home when we bought our house in August of 2004. Yeah. So there's that. And I think, yeah, that's it, guys. And here I have to just do Dave and Anthony raking leaves, November 2021. So I have to just, actually, I didn't print those yet. Once I print them, I'll get those done as well. But isn't that awesome? Another album for my shelf. Just as soon as I fix that one issue with that paper, this sucker is going on my shelf. I'm so happy. And I'll keep trucking along. Again, I'm not that I'm not having fun, but I'm just tired. Like, I'm looking around. Hold on, let me go like this. My husband finally helped me. Oops, hold on. What's happening here? My husband finally helped me finish this brick. It was not nearly as easy as I thought it would be. So I started it and I did the bottom panels, but the problem is that this chair rail, if you can see that, which my husband and his dad and my dad and I guess, yeah, that's who worked on this room like 15 years ago. They put that up and it turns out that the darn thing is a little crooked. So it's going to bug me a little, but right near the end there, it looks like crap. And maybe I will keep that little water. Sorry, don't mind the mess there, guys. Even the popcorn ceiling stuff has all fallen down here when we were working. But what I was going to say is maybe we might keep that water jug thing there. And then when the actual water is on top, it'll hide that. I don't know. But I also know that I have to paint. You can see a little bit of the yellow that was under there popping out. See, it looks like crap. So it looks kind of crappy, but I have to just paint it with a little bit of white. Hopefully people won't notice. And I finished that wall. We've got a new treadmill. I got some nesting tables for down there, magazine rack, some pictures. So it's really coming together, but I'm not done. I'm just, again, not in the mood for that either. Maybe because it's summer. I don't know. I feel way more productive in the fall and winter months, and summer is kind of like, blech. But that's it. Well, not quite it. Look. Ooh, there's my shadow. Hi, guys. You can see these on the floor. Those are almost done. So as soon as I get one done, I will do another video once I feel like it. Once I feel like scrapping them all. I think I need a break. And this on the floor, I am still sorting through stuff, and I'm just putting these in little piles of what goes where. So I've got like birthday pile and miscellaneous, love, animals, spring, summer, blah, 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 floral. All that needs to go in the iris containers. Anyway, I said that it would be a quick video. Here we are at 23 minutes. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking it out. And let me know below which layout of all my layouts that look the same do you like best? Let me know. I'd love to hear. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Ciao for now.